This is Sophie Heller, and this is an ACT reading question. It's a main idea question because it's asking for the best characterization of the author. So this passage is meant to examine Shakespeare's talent, and the author leads in this first paragraph by criticizing this modern school of poetry. He has a lot of bad things to say about it. Shakespeare, on the other hand, did not so understand poetry, and he did all these great things. He has power over the human mind. So this is all about the modernists, but we have Shakespeare's imagination, and it's of a plastic kind. It's rapid and devious. And then we see in the last paragraph, which I put down here, which is probably the most important. So even his single phrases are like sparkles. They're incredible, and his language is hieroglyphical. It translates into visible images. This is the power of, so here's the real conclusion of the passage. This is the power of Shakespeare, and it goes unequaled in the modern age. So let's look at our choices. Choice one, highly critical of Shakespeare and his works. So the author is obviously a very big Shakespeare fan. So saying that he's critical wouldn't be a great characterization because he's obviously a very aligned with Shakespeare. Choice two, somewhat disconcerted by the works of Shakespeare still being in prominence today. He doesn't mention being disconcerted by Shakespeare still being popular. On the contrary, in this last sentence, he says that Shakespeare's power goes unequaled in the modern age, and he spends so much of this first paragraph, most of this, talking about how modern poets don't come anywhere near Shakespeare. So he definitely is not upset about Shakespeare still being popular. Number three, one who recognized Shakespeare's continued greatness. So exactly what the passage is doing. He's talking about how reasons why Shakespeare is still considered such a great writer. So this is right. Choice four, highly antagonistic towards Shakespeare's hieroglyphical writing. Not true. So the reason that he brings up the idea of the language being hieroglyphical is he's trying to say that Shakespeare's languages translate directly into these visible images, and that's a really good uh, strategy to have to be able to write and to have your images immediately seen. So he's not antagonistic towards that at all. So choice three, he's a big